Yeah, I was right. They've got a lot of stuff over here. In fact, they have another port here, Moresby. Did I No, I moved them away, didn't I? Bugger.
What are your orders, sir? Orders, sir.
Well, we're going to send these three over here to hold the Strait crossing, so I can keep using the Marines for more useful tasks, like marining. No. Because you'll just hang out in Australasia. Also, you've changed ruler. Elizabeth Gurley Flynn is now in charge. Not Reed anymore. Rebuilding the country. So they're going for the Commonwealth of America, as opposed to the Union of Socialist States. Am I using the Road 56 mod? No, this is Kaiserreich. I'm killing so many convoys now. Ground support integration. Better aeroplane stuff. Let's go and see what else is possible. Air superiority or naval mission efficiency. I would very much like to have air superiority. Thank you ever so much. Actually, speaking of air superiority, is there anywhere that I don't have it where I do want it? Oops, not really. Oh, I'm on super fast scroll again. Oh, can we stop? Thank you.
Where to, boss?
Huzzah! Sindrin giving out the generosity. Patty K, welcome to the Maudlings. Thank you, Sindrin. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Where to, boss?
They're just not interested in killing this guy. Let's cause them some problems. Iceland has capitulated. Vladimir Romanov has announced that the cowardly Icelandic nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming Russian forces. Russia invading Iceland. Of all the things I did not expect to read today, that would be one of them. Russian Iceland. And Germany's got Greenland. Canada really needs to be careful.
Forward! Keep moving! Alright, sir.
How are we doing here?
Where's next, sir?
Taken all the provinces except for the one that you actually needed to take. So, well done. And then we need to get an operation against Moresby going again. Okay, they're not suffering nearly as much attrition anymore. That's good to see. And the three guys that I sent here, there they are. I want you in a fallback line right there. Please take the train. Meanwhile, Marines.
Orders, sir.
I would like you to go back to Rabaul, where we can then begin a naval operation to attack Moresby. I'm going to do straight on, I think. Not going to do anything fancy. Getting a lot of German shipping there. Very good, very good. Crixie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And Jealousy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to see so many of you watching. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
Where's next, sir?
Still not dead.
Forward! Move!
Somehow. Yeah, finally they're attacking him.
Yes, sir.
I told you guys to sprint. Please sprint.
Where to, boss?
"17 days. This guy's going to be trained by the time I can start getting some more Marines. Oh, they're actually fighting back.
Where to, boss? Orders, sir. Where's next, sir? "19 of 11. Let's make this level 5 then. And in fact we have sufficient where we could be building up some other areas. Let's just get some more factories going. Don't really care about those repairs. 4 more days until we get the Leyland King, then we can start doing better heavy tanks. I think we'll then be on the 43s. Okay, he was defeated. Let's... Oh, good grief, I can get another 4 Marine units because I got rid of those 2. Alright, good call. Good call. Hey, like my tea. Alright, sir.
You guys are very nearly ready. Then hopefully we can take out Papua New Guinea. Consolidate these various islands, and then we can start really thinking about how on earth we're going to go after India. Check the CSA. There's not going to be anything going on over there. They are becoming the Commonwealth of America, however. They're back on the civilian economy. Oh dear. Black Prince.
Where to, boss?
And there they go. How are we doing for ships? Are you both unsung 2s? You're not. You need to get upgraded to an unsung 2. The other one is an unsung. And almost a month, and then we get the Winter Warlord. Oh, good grief. We are really low on steel. Hello, America. I'd like some more steel, please. There's a port here as well. The Japanese had such trouble in their plans to take Port Moresby in real life. Oh yeah? How so? I must say I know almost nothing about the Pacific campaigns. Which is quite bad, considering my Dutch heritage. Oh, I just saw the UK. It's decidedly Germanic in nature. The Germans liked all of that tea, so they took it.
Alright, sir. What are your orders, sir?
Now we're attacking
Where's
this.
next?
That's more like it. Yeah, the Australian hats and the infantry look awesome. It's those little touches I do appreciate. How are we doing for equipment? We still have huge support equipment shortages. Aren't I producing like 1 billion support equipment? Yeah, 20 factories worth. No, that's why I've got another huge steel shortage. Alright. Gone from 30 factories to 12 spare. Am I exporting anything? No. No. A little bit. I think I was actually exporting more of that before.
Alright, sir.
Has CSA joined the Third International yet? No. Well, the failed Battle of the Coral Sea versus the American Australian navies and the Kokoda track was defended by a handful of Aussies against a much larger Japanese force. Interesting. Moresby was one of the turning points of the real World War II in 1942. Attempted invasion defeated in the Battle of Coral Sea and then a land invasion on the Kokoda Trail. Interesting.
Alright, sir. What are your orders, sir? Where to, boss? Where's next, sir? What are your orders, sir? What are your orders, sir?
And then once we held both of these areas, then that is all of their shipping controlled.
Yes, sir.
Attrition's still pretty high, but we are continuing to build up the roads. Build up the roads here as well. Bring in another shipyard.
Orders, sir. Where to, boss? All right, sir.
Does look like their attempts to supply this area by sea have stilled somewhat. Maybe because they are preparing for a naval invasion on America. That's a lot of convoys. Why are we going to the east coast? I see. Yeah, let's not do this. Why are we still going there? That's all the imports going to them, but why am I still buying from there? Why can't I use one of their other ports? Like that one. There we go. I thought I'd kind of prefer you went south rather than north. There we go, going from San Diego. That's what I wanted in the first place. And I get it, we're going past Mexico, which is a little bit concerning. Mexico feels like one of the places that I can liberate relatively easily.
Where to, boss? What are your orders, sir? Move out! Attack! Yes, sir.
See if we can attack along here and unite with those guys. We'll come across the north from here. And that way we should be able to get some more supplies in. Because it does look like these guys are completely out of supply at this point. Bombard mortars. Improved infantry equipment 3.
Come on, then!
These guys holding out surprisingly well, considering. And they do still have one supply thing in Friedrich Wilhelmshaven, but it's not a port. So it's going to be very limited in what it can actually supply. The Kokoda Trail or track is exactly what it sounds like, a track through the jungle, literally one person wide in places, which cuts through the mountain passes across New Guinea. Fighting a war at altitude in jungle with that as your supply line is a really bad idea. Yeah, I can imagine that. Does the CSA join the Third International by focus? Do they get invited by Britain or France? They get a decision which allows them to do it, but that decision does require the Third International to be led by Britain or France. So I'm basically going to have to help them make that decision. But the CSA is still really weak. I honestly don't see them doing anything until about 47. Which is really getting quite late into this game.
Where's next, sir? Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Where to, boss? Where's next, sir? Where to, boss?
My troops feel about as strong as theirs are. The attack from the south is definitely going to be the way forwards. Hurricane, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We should have a couple more units coming in as reinforcements from there. If I can make these guys connect up, then I think that's going to make things a lot easier. Still can't still can't build those areas up at all.
What are your orders, sir?
Troops are on the move. Garrison units are on the move. Aha! Yes, we have a strike fleet. Which requires a strike admiral. I'm going to bring Collins in to do this. So these are the mini strike fleets, which are going to be stars. And you're going to go high risk. Oops. Any of those areas, and you should be lightning fast. Like the slowest ship in your fleet, 36, 38, is 30 knots an hour. Oh no, 30. Why is that a 30 there? Oh, it is a 30. Now that does mean that this fleet needs a better admiral, or another admiral. So let's bring in a new commander. Media personality, attack when combat alongside the pride of the fleet, defense when alongside the pride of the fleet. Which is suggesting to me that we need a pride of the fleet. Which would probably be one of the dreadnoughts. Or the level 4 fast battleship. Here we go. Yeah, it should be you. The Drake. I like it. Have the Dutch East Indies capitulated yet? Yes, they have. So now I just need another set like this. In fact, you could do with one more cruiser. 4 cruisers, 1 armoured cruiser. That would be perfection. Ah, yeah, we can get mechanized now. I think I'm going to wait until we get mech 2s. Because the mech 1s aren't great. Submarine versus submarine. Nice. Who won? Submarines! Friedrich Wilhelmshaven's about to fall, and these guys are looking really dead. It's really only the sheer weight of numbers that's going to protect them. But I really want to get a connection so I can get supply flowing. We're still low on support equipment. Damn it! So after this, do I want to go for Siam? I mean, we could effectively knock out all of Germany's rubber supply if we did. But I think I'd rather try and resurrect Baratia, so I think the next goal is going to be India. Aha! We have a Commonwealth of America. Does that mean they join the Entente? Because they're the Commonwealth. And there we are. We have...
Where to, boss?
Hopefully a better supply of... a better flow of supply now. No, not really.